Good evening. Welcome to the 2019 Senior Scholarship Night. My name is Randy Judd, and usually I say I'm the proud principal of Connersville High School. Tonight I'm going to change a little bit. I am the extremely proud principal of Connersville High School because of what's behind me here. Tonight we honor an awesome group of senior students who have achieved great things. Tonight they are the pride of Connersville. I would like to thank all of the scholarship donors, sponsors, and those who are presenting the awards tonight. A special thank you will go to our guidance department, Jamie Ham, department chair, Crystal Frank, Julie Bell, and Secretary Emily Bell for the work they did to organize this evening. I thank all of you here tonight, friends and family. And as always, I have two things to say to the students behind me. Number one, you have done a great job so far. I would like for you to go off into your careers, into your schools, learn more, get more skills, and come back to Connersville someday with your talents and your drive and your skills that have allowed you to be honored here tonight. Also, please remember those who gave so freely tonight to you. In the future, you need to pay it forward. So I'm proud of you all. I know your family and friends are also very proud of you who are here tonight as well. So let's start with our first scholarship award. Thank you for coming.
Nice group. Good evening. My name is Sue Ann Flum, and I'm with the Farm Bureau Association. And I am here to present a Bill Webb scholarship. Bill was a longtime member of Farm Bureau and a farmer in Fairview Township. The scholarships, we give out 2 per year, and our criteria is primarily those who are going to do further studies, agricultural related fields. And preference is given to those who, number one, live in Fayette County and go to school here in Fayette County. Well, they all live here, but they definitely go to school here in Fayette County, and parents or grandparents are a member of Farm Bureau. We had 8 scholarships this year. We do not look at those here locally. We give them to another county this year to look at, and they chose our 2 recipients. I did not know till yesterday who they were, and after reading their materials today, I was quite pleased to see who they are. They're both going to Purdue University, which I'm an alumni of, so I was very proud of that. And they both are wanting to come back to this area when they're done with their college education soon thereafter. And that's something I did as well. It took me a few years to get back here, but I got back here. I'm glad to be here. The first recipient is a young lady. As she states, I live a life that I wouldn't trade for the world, that's fully revolved around the livestock industry. If I wasn't on our farm, I was down the road at my paternal grandparents' pig farm, or a couple roads over at my maternal grandparents' beef and grain farm. As I continued to grow up on these 3 farms, I eventually became old enough to join 4-H and FFA. After entering high school, I was hired on to my first real job at Jacobs and Birchford Cheese. I spent 20 to 50 hours a week on their farm milking cows, feeding animals, building fence, etc. And a year later, she took on a side job, trained horses for George Meyer quarter horses. When I was 10 years old, I was certain of what I wanted to do with my life. I think that's amazing. I knew I wanted to spend the rest of my life treating, curing, and caring for my favorite thing in the world, livestock. I think of the worthiness of late nights in the farrowing house, aiding sows, giving birth to piglets, or the joy I share with my coworkers after we finish up milking 90 cows every day. My passion for livestock and farming, my responsibility in time management, and my ability to pursue my time in agriculture industry, but still am able to put school as my main focus. And hopefully that this will allow her to thrive at Purdue. After college, I plan to come back and live in Connersville or Rushville, and hopefully take over my family's current veterinarian practice in Rushville. I hope to be able to farm and give my children the opportunity to be part of Fayette County's 4-H. Some of my best memories and greatest friends have made through 4-H. So I would like to present this to Carmen Greiner.
you.
Enjoy Purdue.
Thank you.
Our second recipient is someone I've known for a few years due to just meetings and so forth. And I can truthfully say that if I if I would have had a boy, which I do not have, I would have liked for someone like this to have been my child. I have lived my life in a whirlwind of obstacles that require many skills to overcome. These obstacles are patience, responsibility, hard work, quick thinking, teamwork, leadership, decision-making, and problem-solving are all skills I have learned over my lifetime. I was the first child of 7 children in my family, so patience was very thin in the beginning. I learned over time with 4 sisters and 2 brothers that were constantly bickering for attention that patience takes time. Once I learned how to be patient, I took life one day at a time. When I was in the 4th grade, my father got me pigs so I could show them in the county fair. It was hard waking up every morning to feed and water the pigs when I was only in the 4th grade. Raising the pigs taught me that responsibility is a sacrifice for wanting something in the end. Growing those pigs took work that I had never experienced before. I've had many experiences with leadership over the years with groups such as FFA, 4-H, and church. These groups have helped me take charge and become a better leader. But being a leader isn't always about being nice. Being a leader is about lifting people up, whether they like it or not, and teaching them how to get a job done. My father taught me that you must be patient, responsible, hardworking, quick thinking, a team player, and a leader to make good decisions to solve problems. All the skills I have learned throughout my life have come to solve problems. One of those problems in my current world is the cost of college. I am on my own when I pay for college because my parents have a family to support year-round. I do plan on returning to Fayette County after my completion of college education. I plan to give back to the community. Everything is given to me and much more. A little wisdom there. Michael Beale. Congratulations. Thank you very much.
Hi, I'm Dave Reeve. I'm giving away scholarships for Grand Avenue United Methodist Church. We have 3 this year. First one goes to Alex King. Next one goes to Alex Osterman. And our last one goes to Emily Hodson.
Good evening. I'm Nancy Germanovich, representing Kappa Kappa Sigma sorority, and each year we present a scholarship to an outstanding band student in memory of Debbie Hart, who was a member of Kappa Kappa Sigma and a strong supporter of the band. So this year's recipient of that scholarship is Alex Osterman. We also give 3 scholarships in honor of Joe Glowacki because Joe was always a strong supporter of our sorority and a big help to us during the fair contest when he would MC the Queen contest. So we give 3 separate scholarships in honor of Joe. And the first one is Courtney James. Carolyn Arndt. And Nick Crow.
Good evening. My name is Judy Medina, and I am presenting the first Fayette County Public Library Scholarship, which consists of $2,000. More than 20 graduating seniors applied to this scholarship. Some of the requirements were being a Fayette County resident, a graduating senior, having been accepted to a college or university and show proof of it, and being a Fayette County Public Library card holder, among others. There were many good applicants, but the recipient of this scholarship not only met all the requirements, but put a lot of time and effort in the preparation of all the paperwork. And I can say that because I witnessed it. And it is an honor to present this first Fayette County Public Library Scholarship to Creighton Burns.
Good evening. I'm Diona Phillips, and first I am representing Fayette County Republican Women's Club. We have 3 scholarships to present tonight. First is to Kyle Downard. Naya Frank. And Blake Hobson. Also on behalf of the Urban Enterprise Association, we have 2 scholarships to award tonight. The first is to Emily Poe. And Jasmine Todd.
Thank you so much.
And last but not least, the St. Rita's Circle of the Daughters of Isabella. The recipient of our scholarship this year is Anne Marie Reedman.
Good evening. My name is Maureen Felts, and I am the program officer, and I am here to represent the Fayette Community Foundation. This year, nearly 80% of our scholarships were outsourced to be reviewed and scored by an out-of-state firm that handles scholarships for foundations and corporations across the world. The Community Foundation is working hard to remove any bias or preconceived assumptions about any applicant. This also eliminates nepotism and allows for the utmost confidentiality. Tonight, I will be awarding 31 scholarships to 25 CHS students, totaling $76,300. The Community Foundation annually awards 4% of its scholarship assets to students. This means in order to award $76,300, the foundation has $1.9 million in assets given from the community members just like you. So thank you. So congratulations to the following CHS students. Harold and Shirley Ryman RN Scholarship, Hannah Lucas. Thank you. Charles Lemming Scholarship, Gianna Struing. The Chester O'Neill Scholarship, Armand Angeles. The Henry and Jean Zumkeller Positive Attitude Scholarship, Michael Beal. Robert Joy Memorial Scholarship, Giovanna Struing. James Robertson Memorial Scholarship, Dylan Logan. Scholars to Mentor Scholarship, Jewel Schupmeyer. Fayette County Foundation Scholarship, Anne Marie Reedman. Midge Metz Memorial Scholarship, Brenna Friend. James Price General Scholarship, Creighton Burns. Purdue Alumni Scholarship, Michael Beal. Fayette County Free Fair Scholarship, Nia Frank. Virginia Meeks Scholarship, Molly Rose. Walter and Margaret Reed Scholarship, Sarah Griffin. The Herta Lewis Scholarship, Geraldine Ellis. Anna Thompson Memorial Scholarship, Elizabeth Martin. Fayette County 4-H Scholarship, Elizabeth Waterman. Winifred Risley Lambert Nursing Scholarship, Sarah Griffin. Jean and Jane Gutman Whitewater Career Center, Alexander Osterman. Harrison Lodge 84 Agricultural Scholarship, Brenna Friend. Class of 1952 Scholarship, Elizabeth Waterman. Judge George Kerrigan Memorial Scholarship, Nia Frank. Marion Hobbs Moore Scholarship, Michaela Cranfill. Bill and Phyllis Morin and Family Scholarship, Hannah Lucas. Alquina PTO Scholarship, Dylan Logan. Alquina PTO Scholarship again, Caroline Poe. Class of 1962 Scholarship, Sarah Griffin. Class of 1962 Scholarship again, Courtney James. Class of 1962 Scholarship, Molly Rose. Class of 1962 Scholarship, Maxwell Crank. Helen Cooper Luckett Scholarship, Elliot Tuttle. Albert and Wilda Pearson RN Scholarship, Caitlin Burris. Ken Rao Memorial Scholarship, Dylan Cox. Nicole Riggs Simpson Scholarship, Elizabeth Waterman. And the Chuck Boulware Tennis Scholarship, Courtney James. And if we could just give all of these recipients a round of applause. Thank you, guys.
Hello, my name's Olivia Lynne, and I'm here with my mom for the American Legion Auxiliary Scholarships. The class of 2019 here at CHS should be very proud of themselves. The American Legion Auxiliary Unit 1 is very honored to present 4 very deserving candidates scholarships tonight. We hope this will only be the beginning of their academic excellence. Our first recipient of a $100 science scholarship is choir member, soccer player, and track member. Their path to success is going to start at Ball State. She plans to be a dietitian. She currently attends WTCC Culinary, Cicely Bowling. She's a daughter of a disabled vet, proud of her hard work, and hope this will help fuel her drive to become successful. After reading our next recipient's application, our unit decided to add an additional $100 science scholarship for this hardworking individual. Her father is a disabled veteran, and she has participated in over 120 hours of community service. She's also a member of Art Club and Archery Club. Alexis Harris, who plans to attend Hanover College to study forensic anthropology. This now brings me to our 2 $500 scholarships. This young man has been through a lot, more than most adults. His passion for life is undeniable. His love for the community and helping others is very noble. I believe he will go very far in life. Creighton Burns. A future Boilermaker majoring in pre-med is our first recipient. He is a very strong young man and will one day help many people. This brings us to our final recipient of the evening. Their hard work shines on their transcript and achievements. She will go very far in life. Her passion for success and Asian language and culture has driven her to placing 3rd in the state in Japanese Olympiad. She also participates in choir, robotics, student council, speech, and debate. Her father is an active member in the National Guard. Shaylee Dawson, it is with great pleasure we present you with a $500 scholarship to make a difference in your future. We are very grateful to our members and this opportunity to give back to our community. These prestigious students recognized here tonight will make our future in Connersville very bright. Thank you.
Good evening and congratulations to the CHS class of 2019. My name is Carroll Hunter and I'm the manager of FCM Bank Connersville. On behalf of FCM Bank, I'm proud to award the scholarship this evening to an individual who is described by his peers and his teachers as quiet, thorough, dependable, hardworking, respectful, and a self-motivator. Please join me in congratulating Jaden Young as the 2019 recipient for FCM Bank Scholarship.
Good evening. I'm Andrew Benz. I'm the secretary and the scholarship chairman at the Fraternal Order of Eagles here in Connersville. Through the hard work and generosity of our membership, we're able to provide this wonderful senior class with some financial aid to help them through college. First scholarship goes to Charles Baker. Elise Bottomley. Nick Crow. Dylan Cox. Allison Fee. Autumn Friend. Jacob Hostetler. Elena McCreary. Madison Powell. Molly Rose. Sarah Schoenfeld. And Kelsey Smith. Congratulations to each of you. Good luck.
Good evening. My name is Phillip Shawl, and I'm here representing the Alquina Blue Arrows Park Incorporated. The Alquina Blue Arrows Park was established in 2016 when the land of the former Alquina School was given back to Jennings Township. It was decided that the land could best fit the community as a park where community events could be held and people could come to relax, exercise, and enjoy one of the most beautiful views in all of Fayette County. The committee was put in place to oversee activities and upgrades to the park and to make sure it would be a place the community could be proud of for many years to come. Each year, we hold a fall festival on the first Saturday in October to help raise funds for park improvements and activities. And one part of this festival is a free will donation pumpkin patch. All of the donations from that pumpkin patch are put into a scholarship fund, and we are extremely pleased that the donations from the 2018 Fall Festival Pumpkin Patch allow us to give 2 scholarships this evening in the amount of $300 each. This year's recipients of the Alquina Blue Arrows Park scholarships are Mr. Charles Baker, and Mr. Michael Beal. Thank you.
Good evening. I'm Karen Bales, and I'm representing the Bales family. in selecting a recipient for the D.K. Bales Memorial Scholarship. Some of you remember D.K. as the best checkout bagger at Kroger. We remember him as a loving family member who is missed dearly. The scholarship recipient we have chosen worked at Kroger with D.K., and we are pleased to present this year's scholarship to Charles Baker. You might as well stay up here.
Good evening. My name is Stephanie Schaefer. My father was Bob Bales. He passed away in 2017, but the goal of the Bob Bales Memorial Scholarship is to keep his legacy alive for as long as possible by awarding a scholarship on his behalf every year. My father made it clear to me that my education was my main priority in high school. He made sure my plans after high school included college. Because of my parents, I am a successful nurse. When choosing a recipient for my dad's scholarship, we wanted someone who excelled scholastically and was well involved in extracurricular activities. We wanted a recipient who had a strong GPA and who planned on going to college, preferably someone who would study in the field of medicine, as had I. This year, my mother and I are so proud to give this award to a young man my father loved very much. Congratulations to this year's Bob Bales Memorial Scholarship recipient, Bob's nephew and my cousin, Charlie Baker.
Thank you.
Good evening. I'm Amanda Gilley. I'm the Chief Nursing Officer for Fayette Regional Health Systems. Thank you for the opportunity to present the 2019 Fayette Regional Foundation RN Club Scholarship and the annual Fayette Regional Scholarship. Fayette Regional is honored to have so many worthy candidates from which to choose, and we are confident those awarded tonight will represent the community well with their passion for the healthcare field. Our first award tonight is the 2019 Fayette Regional Foundation RN Club Scholarship. I would like to congratulate Caitlin Burris and invite her to accept this award. I'm happy to announce that we have a little surprise regarding the annual Fayette Regional Scholarship. With the help of our foundation, we are able to award 2 additional $1,000 scholarships to members of the class of 2019. I am pleased to invite Warren Toole, Jessica Beckman, and Creighton Burns to the stage to accept this award. Thank you.
Good evening. I'm Mike Sparks, and I'm here this evening to present the Raymond J. Sparks Memorial Scholarship. Raymond Sparks was a long-time and well-known mathematics teacher in Fayette County schools, primarily in the old high school downtown, what we now know as the middle school. He was able to go to college during the Depression era only on the strength of an academic scholarship that he was awarded due to his grades in high school. Had it not been for that, he would have not been a teacher. I most likely would have not been a teacher following him. You know, things go from generation to generation, and it's kind of interesting to track sometimes. So that document that I still have when he was awarded his scholarship means a lot to our family, and he got that back in the 1920s. Raymond Sparks retired in 1974 after 30-some years as a mathematics teacher. And if you haven't already figured it out, he was my dad. So this evening, in recognition, unfortunately, our family is not able to award a full ride scholarship, so sorry. But we want to keep his memory alive, and we want to keep the spirit of what a scholarship can mean to a young person who is just leaving high school and embarking on that further education career. We think it's important to keep both of those spirits alive. So with that, I'm pleased to announce that this year's winner of the Raymond J. Sparks Memorial Scholarship is Andrea Belt.
Good evening. My name is Rebecca Hobbs, and I am here on behalf of Frazee Elementary School. And we would like to congratulate the class of 2019. We are very proud of your achievement. Tonight, we would like to give 2 scholarships from the Frazee Scholarship Committee, and that is to Creighton Burns and Elliot Tuttle.
Good evening. My name is Rachel Johnson, and I'm the Assistant Director of Admissions from Indiana University East. It is a pleasure to be here this evening to recognize the accomplishments of this year's senior class. At IU East, we pride ourselves on being a dynamic campus, and our graduates earn a degree that carries international recognition and prestige of Indiana University. Our chancellors and academic achievement scholarships are tiered based on academic performance in the classroom and on college entrance exams. I am pleased to award the Chancellor's Level 4 Scholarship worth $2,000 over 4 years to Courtney James, Sarah Schoenfeld, Ava Ford, and Emily Hodson. The Chancellor's Level 3 Scholarship is worth $4,000 over 4 years and is awarded to Anthony McClain. The Academic Achievement Level 1 Scholarship is worth $14,000 over 4 years and is awarded to Alex King. The next scholarship is awarded to students who are ranked high in their graduating class at the time of application. We are honored to award the scholarship worth $16,000 over 4 years to Ann Reedman and Jewel Schottmer. Every fall, we invite guidance counselors to attend a special event on our campus. The guidance counselors in attendance receive a set of scholarships they can award to their students meeting the academic requirements. The high school counselor select scholarship totals $7,000 over 4 years, and I am pleased to award this scholarship to Lauren Thompson, Sarah Griffin, Bryce Cloyd, Anna Herader, and Nicholas Crow. The High School Counselor Scholars Award is worth $10,000 over 4 years and is awarded to Michaela Cranfill, Dylan Logan, and Cooper Griffin. And I am pleased to award the High School Counselor's Full Ride Scholarship worth $30,000 over 4 years to Alexander Osterman. The final recipient tonight, I have had the pleasure of working with a great deal over the school year. and I am so pleased to be able to honor him with an award that has just recently been selected and a surprise to the recipient. He has many accomplishments, and I'd like to recognize those tonight. He has been awarded the Distinguished Scholars Award, worth $24,000 over 4 years, and attended Scholarship Day, where he interviewed with faculty and increased his academic award by an additional $2,000. He has also received the highest honor awarded by Indiana University. The Herbert Presidential Scholar Program recognizes Indiana students with exceptional academic achievement. This program is funded by a generous grant from the Lilly Endowment and was created by IU President Adam W. Herbert during his tenure at IU. Indiana University designates select first-year students statewide as Herbert Presidential Scholars. Herbert Presidential Scholars receive a 4-year renewable scholarship, an additional monetary stipend to be used toward the cost of a laptop or educational expenses, a $1,000 study abroad stipend that can be used in their junior or senior year of college, and a medallion to be worn during their high school and college graduation ceremonies. I am honored and privileged to award the Herbert Presidential Scholarship, the Distinguished Scholars Award, and the Red Wolf Scholarship for a grand total of $34,000 over 4 years to Elliot Tuttle. I would like to congratulate the class of 2019 on all your hard work and accomplishments and wish you all the best of luck with your future plans. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Pat Lake, and I am here on behalf of the Connor Quilters Guild. Every year we make one quilt at least and sell chances on it. We call it our scholarship quilt, and the money from that pays for this scholarship that we're awarding tonight. Many, many stitches go into these quilts. We work every Tuesday for 2 to 3 hours on the scholarship quilt and other quilts that we do for people in the community. At this time, I am very happy and honored to present the scholarship to Caroline Poe.
Good evening. This probably isn't the correct format in which to bring this up to all the young men in the audience, but I feel I have a responsibility to impart my wisdom I've acquired over the past 22 years of marriage. Gentlemen, look at me. Just look at me. Never talk back to your wife. My name is Jonathan Farley, and this is my wife, Dawn Moorhead Farley. Darrell Lee Moorhead Jr. was a 1992 graduate of CHS who went on to serve in the United States Marine Corps and served in Iraq, where he was shot and received a Purple Heart and a Bronze Star. Upon returning to civilian life, Darrell Lee was a gifted electrician who took immense pride in his work and was well respected by his colleagues. Darrell Lee's gift for problem solving made him an invaluable member of any team, and his witty charm was loved by all who were lucky enough to know him and call him friend. Darrell believed in hands-on learning experience like those offered through the Whitewater Technical Career Center. Each year, family and friends get together through the Eagle Riders fundraiser
and euchre tournaments put on by family and friends in order to give scholarships to chosen students who, for the most part, are furthering their education at a technical or trade school. It is my pleasure on behalf of the Eagle Riders, our Beer 30 crew, family and friends, to honor his memory by recognizing these three deserving students this evening. The 2019 recipients of the Darrell Lee Moorhead Jr. Scholarships are Colton Massey, Blake Hobson, and Sarah Bear Schoenfeld. Thank you.
Good evening. I am Ethan Jennings, Vice President of the Jackson Hotshots 4-H Club. For several years, the Jackson Hotshots have awarded a scholarship in memory of former leader Merle Stute. This award goes to a 4-H member who shows leadership and serves the community, both qualities that Mr. Stute felt was important for young people to learn and practice. This year's recipient is Kyle Downard.
Hi, my name is Linda Mason, and I'm representing the Fayette County Master Gardeners. This is a very specific scholarship that we give. It has to be a student that goes into the agricultural program, which there's lots of fields within that program. And it gives me great pleasure tonight to present this scholarship to Michael Beal.
Good evening. My name's Kim Carroll, and I represent the Connorsville Alpha Xi chapter of Kappa Kappa Kappa, a sorority. This June, our sorority will celebrate its 109th anniversary. During those 109 years, many women in our community, including several of you sitting in our audience tonight, a friend or a relative, have donated their time and talent to raise hundreds of thousands of dollars to promote education, culture, and charity in our community. These hard-working ladies have managed to juggle families, careers, college work themselves, and able to provide academic scholarships like these offered tonight, and also support numerous local charities. These things could not be accomplished without the continued support of our community. So Connorsville, thank you. Graduates, tonight, you are on the receiving end of the gracious gifts of others. Our hope is that you will be inspired to be committed, to be leaders, to be good neighbors, to always be willing and ready to give back to your community. We are counting on you. Connorsville class of 2019, we challenge you to make it a goal, to pay it forward, and be a blessing to others. It is my privilege to announce the 8 recipients of this year's Tri-Kappa Scholarship Awards of $500 each. Alex Osterman, Creighton Burns, Scarlett Higgs, Emily Hodson. Hannah Lucas. Gianna Struing. Giovanna Struing. And Elliot Tuttle.
Good evening. I'm John Holmes, and I'm a member of the committee for the Connersville Lions Club for the Scholarship Committee. This year, the Connersville Lions Club is presenting 6 $500 scholarships. The first scholarship that we are presenting is in memory of Robert Price. Robert Price died in 2010. He was one of the past president of the Central State Bank. His boys were David and Darren. They were involved with the Connersville High School band. They were both involved. Both Bob and Nancy were big in the band boosters. And so after Bob died, the Lions Club decided we wanted to make a donation in a scholarship in his name. So this year, that scholarship winner is Elliot Tuttle. The next one, a longtime Lion also, was Charles Heck. Charles Heck was the athletic director for Connersville High School. He was the athletic director for almost 20 years, and he was a Lions Club member for a lot of years also. So at the time of his death, the family asked for donations to the Lions Club. So the Lions Club decided that we would take that money every year and for an ongoing scholarship. And this year, it's for a student that's not only academic, it's an academic, and it's also they are also good in sports. So this year, that person is Dylan Logan. The Lions Club also gives a scholarship every year for an athlete and an academic scholarship to a female. And this year, that scholarship goes to Elise Bottomley. And this year, we would like to give 3 academic scholarships. The first one goes to Ava Ford. The second one goes to Ellie Martin. And the last one goes to Kelsey Smith.